What's going on, guys? Aaron and Levi with Lansing Lawn Service. We are at the National Farm Machinery Show here in Louisville, Kentucky, and we are checking out some really cool equipment today. So, without further ado, let's check out some cool stuff. So, one of the first things that caught my eye was this company called Befco, and these are all the tillers that they have here. They go from the smallest all the way down to the biggest. And this is something that I really am interested in a compact tractor for, is for different attachments like this, because there is so many options, and you don't get all these options when you go with a Ventrac. So if you look around here, this is the Befco booth. They have brush cutters, they have spreaders, they have lawn mower attachments, they have auger attachments here, they have aerator attachments, they have land plane attachments. There's so much stuff, and you just don't get all of these options with the Ventrac. Now, you do get some seriously good options with a Ventrac, and some of these things are even wrapped up together into one unit, such as like the power rake. You don't need a land plane if you have a power rake or a Harley rake. You don't need a box blade if you have a power rake, or a blade, like a back blade. You don't need that if you have the power rake. But a lot of these things are just, there's a lot of different options, and they're much more affordable than the Ventrac attachments. So I'm really considering looking at a compact tractor to maybe be able to afford some more attachments to do more work. So we're still at the Befco booth. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's see here. Befco. And the thing that caught my eye in this booth was these mowers. This is like a three mower here, all hydraulic. You would use something like this to mow a rough at a fairway on a golf course or things like that. But then they have these here as well. And these are huge mowers. They have a couple of, what do they call them? I can't remember now. Flail mowers. There we go. Flail mowers. They have a rake over there. But these mower decks really caught my eye. They have all different sizes down to the little guy there. And then they have one for an ATV, UTV, things like that. So a lot of different options from Befco. I've never heard of them before, but looks really interesting. We picked up some a catalog from them, and I'm excited to look through it. All right, so here's another one of those hydraulic three, what do you want to call them? It's a large area mower. This is from Land Pride, and they're calling this the All Flex mower. Levi, what do you think? You think that Cameron Duncan needs one of these for his big properties?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Cameron, you need to buy yourself a tractor and buy one of these really big wide area mowers. Then you could really kick some tail on them big lawns. What do you think? Might be a little slower, but you're mowing way wider. I think you should consider it, Cameron. I know you're watching. So guys, here we have the Bad Boy 5055 tractor. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, a couple of Equip Expos back, I was very interested in getting a Bad Boy tractor because I had a Bad Boy dealer right close to me, and I still do, even though we moved. We've got a Bad Boy dealer close to us, and these are actually, I believe they are just rebranded, a rebranded kind of, what do they call it, a white label, something or other, tractor. And so this is actually like a TYM, I believe. We're going to look at the TYMs later, but this is the bad boy tractor. Here's the specs on it. So it is the 5550. It's a 55 horsepower diesel engine. The loader has a capacity of 2,700 pounds. It's got a leather seat, premium Alpine entertainment system, because we all know we have to have that entertainment system in our tractors. And it comes with a 6-year warranty. So not too bad. I'm going to look it up in here. It's a very nice cab, pretty open, honestly. And I think it looks pretty nice. Let's go around the back here. They have their batwing brush cutter on it. Honestly, it looks like a very nice new tractor that they have. This is bigger than the other one that I was looking at a couple of years ago. And then don't forget that Bad Boy also has a big line of different attachments for their tractors. The disc, I believe, is new, though. I don't recall seeing that. So they have a tiller. They have the box blade. This is a 4-foot box blade. I know they do have a 5-foot box blade. They also have their brush hog over there. Then they have their batwing brush hog here. So a lot of different attachments for the Bad Boy mowers as well. So this is actually the Bad Boy tractor that we were thinking about a few years ago, the 4035. The one we were thinking about had a cab on it, though. And so we wanted to go with the cab because we are in Michigan, so we would use it for snow as well. But we also have the Bad Boy mowers here. And as far as I remember, they have redesigned the decks on the Bad Boy mowers so that they do cut a little bit better. They even brought a stander, which most companies did not bring their standers this year, but they did. That's the Revolt X, and that is new. That's all redesigned. So they have the Rebel X, which was also redesigned, and they have a bunch of redesigned mowers here. So they've got a lot of different mowers here as well. Ferris is here. Toro is here. They've got a lot of different brands here. I know Spartan Mowers is here as well. So a lot of equipment that us lawn guys can look at too. But this weekend, we are looking for tractors and implements and just getting ideas for how we can expand, maybe become more efficient with the gravel driveway business this year. So here we have all things brush hog. So this is Brush Hog brand. Excuse me, guys. And they have a lot of batwing brush hogs, but then they also have their all-in-one units as well, where they're just a solid unit like this one here. And I really am impressed with the brush hog stuff. Now, of course, I've never run any of this stuff, but they look very well built. They have a high gauge steel. And I've heard only good things about the Brush Hog brand itself. So check them out. If you're in the same business that I'm in, which is a lot of brush hogging, a lot of driveway repair, moving dirt around, things like that, then you're going to want to check out the Brush Hog brand for sure. They have a lot more than just brush hog attachments. Here we have the Altoz booth, and this is the Switch. I've showed this on the channel before, but they have the brush hog attachment out front here. This is one of the things that I like about the Switch, is that the attachments are out front, kind of like the Ventrac. You can get forks, pallet forks for it. They also have a sprayer attachment out the back, and that actually extends out. Those fold out. You have a larger spraying area. But it does come with tracks, so if you're going to be spraying lawns, you're really going to tear up the lawn. This is more for like really tough work where you don't really care about ripping up lawns or anything like that. So this is a great application for brush hogging and for like snow plowing, things like that. And for the pallet forks. It would be good for the pallet forks as well. And then you also have a snowblower attachment. You have a bucket attachment as well. And then you do have a V-blade snow plow and a salt box. So you have a lot of different options with the Switch that they have come out with over the last couple of years. So these are the Woods brush hogs. I am seeing a theme here at the farm show with a lot of grass management. A lot of grass management stuff here. Because on a farm, I mean, you've got a lot of areas, just like you're seeing here on the poster, that you got to control and keep that down. Pastures and things like that still need to be brush hogged. That's a brush hog there. Brush hog, big brush hog. A lot of grass management stuff here at the farm show this year. So this is for my buddy Andy Wilson. We are in the Grasshopper booth here at the Farm Machinery Show. My buddy Levi here. We're just checking out the Grasshopper stand-on mower here. I know Andy runs that a lot, so Andy is a huge proponent of the Grasshopper mowers. So, and my grandfather was. So, anyway, we're just checking it out here. Okay, guys. So here is the new attachment from Ventrac. This is the brush cutter attachment, and this thing is 48 inches wide, but they had to make it smaller so that they could cut bigger stuff, because otherwise you're going to stall out the Ventrac. Just like with the Tough Cut, we all know we've done a lot of different stuff with the Tough Cut that will stall out the tractor. So they had to make it a little smaller so it could handle a little bit more material. We have this thing here. This is a safety here. I don't want to push that too hard. But that you put, if you have like a 3-inch tree, you push into that and it'll just cut it off and lay it down. So that's the nice thing about this particular brush cutter attachment. This is new, brand new. I don't even believe they're shipping it yet. They're still taking orders on it. But it is a very cool looking machine. It looks like you're going to be able to do a lot of really cool work with this machine. Even more than the Tough Cut. Now, we all know that we've done a lot bigger stuff than 1 inch with the Tough Cut. You know, I've done 2.5, 3 inches myself with the Tough Cut. But this is actually rated for up to 3 inches. So we all know what that means. You could probably do a little bit more. So I think this is going to be a really good attachment for the Ventrac. It's not a forestry mulcher, but it is a brush cutter. It'll cut down the brush. It'll kind of mulch it up a little bit. And I think it's going to be a game changer for the Ventrac. I think a lot of people are excited for this attachment. What do you think of it, Levi?
It's pretty nice.
Tell us a little bit about it. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing we got, I don't really know. I don't know too much about tractors.
Well, just tell us what you see.
They have these arrows on the pedals here.
Yep, that's for your forward and reverse.
Yep.
It's like a hydrostatic. What's that handle over there?
This? Don't know.
That is for your loader. That's to operate your loader. Up and down, tip your bucket, all that stuff. What is this stuff up here?
Up here we have gauges and then PTO.
Yep, so you got the PTO and gauge up there.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got?
Got your throttle.
Okay, you got your throttle right there. What else we got?
Your parking here.
All right, parking brake. What's this stuff here?
You got another PTO back there.
Okay.
That
That must be for the rear PTO.
Mhm.
Well, I think maybe that engages the PTO. So you turn it on here, and then you can operate it from that side handle there, maybe.
Yep.
What's that other one? That other big handle.
This?
Yeah.
All it says is A, B, and C.
Okay, so it must be speed.
Okay.
And N is for neutral.
Okay.
That's your engine shift, or your range shift. So that's like a low, medium, and high.
And then you have your horn over here.
Okay. I see down there on the floor by your foot, you've got your 4-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm.
And then this must be your clutch here. All right, it's pretty good. It's very roomy. What do you got up above you there?
We have some lighting.
Okay.
And some weird symbols I don't know.
Okay, what's that other stuff over there?
This?
Yeah.
Well, that is our AC chair in here.
Okay, and what over here?
We have a radio.
Oh, all right.
Got ourselves an entertainment system.
Nice. Got some speakers up there. Got a nice entertainment system in this tractor. It looks like this is a 25 horsepower tractor from TYM. We're at the TYM booth. I didn't say that, but we're at the TYM booth. This is a new tractor that they just came out with. Looks like it's the T3025, so I think that means it's a 25 horsepower tractor. We've got the rear PTO back here with all the auxiliaries. You've got your PTO, your 3-point hitch, raise and lower here, which is a really nice feature on most tractors today. You've got rear lighting. Very nice tractor. Impressive. This would be one that I would consider for driveway repair. It would keep the dust off me. I could do it in the rain because you can repair driveways in the rain. It actually helps to do it in the rain. And you would have a bucket if you needed the bucket for anything like move an aggregate. So I'm still considering the tractor. It is something that seems very valuable to me to have in a driveway repair business, is a tractor, because you can definitely use a lot of stuff. They also have a unit around here that has a backhoe. That would also be very handy in gravel driveway repair. So there's a lot to think about when you go into this gravel driveway business. There's a lot you can do with it. What do you think of this one?
This one's nice. Not as comfortable as the other one.
This one's quite the trip up here.
Yeah, it's got a radio too.
Got a lot of, this one's really advanced, huh? This is another Massey Ferguson. This is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
This one wouldn't even fit in our yard.
Yeah.
It's got a nice little vent up there. I'm sure it's got a sound system. It's got a sun visor.
Lots of buttons.
Lots of buttons. It's got a little jump seat here for your little partner.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big one.
Yeah, it's really nice up here. The only difference with this one is I don't see a radio. Oh, there's a radio. Got all your heating, cooling, chairs. Even have a screen.
All right.
Got a seat for your buddy.
All right, guys, so we are here at the Kubota booth, and Levi just pointed out this snowblower here behind the tractor. You drag this, you pull it, you don't drag it, you pull it, it connects to the 3-point hitch, and you pull it, and it blows the snow out the back. I've seen them where you push the snow, but this one you drag it, and it kind of eats up the snow, and it'll blow it off to the side. That's actually really interesting. It's made by Land Pride. So I've just never seen it before. I'm sure it's been around for a while, but I've never seen it before. I think that's actually really quite sweet. I don't know how that would work for driveways, especially if you were in a city. You couldn't blow it like very far, but that actually looks like a really good type of snowblower. The only thing that is a drawback is that you're actually driving on the snow, and that's going to pack the snow down, and you're not going to be able to scrape that up. So that's the one drawback to a snowblower like this. What do you think, Levi?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Levi saw it from across the way, and we decided we needed to check it out. That is attached to a, what is it? It's a MX 4900. So it's got a blade on the front here. Makes it very long.
This one's also made by Lansing.
You know, you do what you got to do, right? Well, what do you think about the LS tractor? This is a 42E. What do you think about this?
Pretty nice. Soaks are different here.
Yeah, definitely different. What's that?
This is where you have your cooling and another knob.
All right.
Close it up.
It has a radio, looks like. It's got speakers.
Yeah,
Got speakers. Where's the radio, though?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Is it up here?
No.
No.
I have no idea.
Huh.
There's speakers, but no radio. Either way, it's real nice in here. Got your throttle.
Got a mirror. Yeah, I don't see the radio anywhere. Oh, is it over there?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's a little weird setup, but
Yeah.
not too bad. You got your parking brake on the side here. Got a plug-in right here. Lights and all sorts.
This particular one, they have a snowblower attachment on the front. I think it's a 42 horse, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It might not be. Might just be the number. Because that looks like an awful small tractor to be a 42 horse. Good morning, guys. It is another day at the National Farm Machinery Show. And just for scope, I am going to show you the back parking lot where no one ever parks during the Equip Expo. I'm going to show you that. This is the back parking lot, not the front parking lot where everyone parks for Equip Expo. So I'm going to show you that as soon as we get in the little skywalk here. All right, guys, this is the back parking lot. Check this out. That's the back parking lot. And it's just barely started here at the show. It's ridiculous. It's packed here. You thought the Equip Expo was big. Holds nothing to the farm machinery show. I'm a little out of breath here because the escalator was busted. What do you think of this one?
It's not too bad.
So this is the John Deere 4044R. And it's a compact tractor. But as with John Deere, it's beefy.
Yeah.
What do you see up there?
This handle.
Yep.
It's also pretty grippy.
Yep. What is that for?
I think it's for the bucket.
Yep. That's for the bucket. And then you got a bunch of different things you can expand over there, right?
Yep.
You got what's the switch over there? You got a PTO. You see that? That's the yellow one.
Yep. This?
Yeah. What's that? Looks like maybe that's your throttle.
Yeah.
PTO speed, maybe.
They got
A lot of different stuff. Then they got your AC up there. You see a radio anywhere?
radio right up
Radio up there. Pretty cool. Very spacious. I like how the pedals are way forward there. These are way out of the way here. I like that a lot. The only thing that I would be concerned about is the parking brake here.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Reach
looks like a good tractor to me. And then they have a cultivator on the back of it here. That is a very nice tractor. Then you've got your controls here. You can back up your tractor here. You can raise and lower your 3-point hitch. Very, very nice controls here. and you're out of the way. When you're standing here, you're out of the way of the back tires. Some of them have the handle inside here to control the 3-point hitch. This is on the outside, so you're out of the way of the tire. You can even go forward and back. Very nice. I really like those controls a lot. And for you lawn care guys out there, we have the John Deere Q8850R. This is a 7-iron Pro deck. It's 54-inch stand-on unit. Looks pretty nice. I've never run a Deere, but looks almost kind of like a Wright. The one thing that I don't like, and I've talked about this in many videos, I don't like how they enclose the engine. It's very difficult to work on. Got to take off so much stuff. I would much rather just have it open. Now this, I do notice something here. This can just pull back. So that does pull back, so you do have a little bit more access, which is nice. I do like that. So that makes it a little bit better. But I still like the open concept. There's still too much plastic on this unit for me. I like the Bradley where there's hardly any plastic pieces. It's a lot of metal. And I would rather see a little less plastic, a little bit more steel. But I get it. They're trying to lessen the weight a little bit. This has a 27 horsepower. I believe that is a Briggs engine. I don't know for sure. Looks like a Kawasaki. Well, doesn't have that Kawasaki look. I'm not sure. It has John Deere on it, so I don't know. Maybe it's a John Deere engine. So this is the John Deere 3032E. It's an open tractor. We've got our lovely assistant, Levi. What you got going on up there?
Not too much. You got your usual seat flip open.
Yep.
So
You got the PTO over there, usual spot. Then you've got your controls for the bucket. You've got blinkers here. You've got your lights, hazards, all very important stuff there. I do like how the pedals are out of the way. I like that. That's one of my pet peeves. I do not like this, though. Still don't like that. That's a shin knocker for sure.
yeah.
But if you come back here, they have the land plane on it. Got their 3-point hitch. They do not have the control for the 3-point hitch in the back, though. They don't have that on this particular one. So that is one of the drawbacks to this particular machine. But you've got some different stuff here. You've got your speed control here. Not too bad of a machine overall. I still like the TYMs a little bit better just because of the way they're set up. But Deere is obviously a very well-known brand, very good brand. So we're here at the Kioti booth. We are looking at the CK2620 HST. This is an open cab, as you can see. Vanna, tell us what's going on. What do you got going on?
Not much.
Well, you got your throttle here. It looks like it's a hydrostatic gear. This controls your bucket. You've got, I think that is probably your PTO speed, I'm guessing. Then you got your foot controls down here. They've got the tiller on the back.
You got your low, medium, and high.
Yep.
Right there. Lots of room to expand with all the switches. And
Yep.
I just noticed something. Your parking brake's way down here.
Oh, is that the parking brake?
Yep. It has a P on it.
That is a bad
back.
spot for a parking brake.
Yeah, you gotta put your foot right there to park it.
Yep. And then you got another couple of kicker things here. Not exactly good placement for those things. All right, so we're checking out the Kioti DK4720 and SEHST. They use a lot of numbers and letters in this one. This is a 47 horsepower tractor. And it's got quite the bucket on it. Pretty big there. Let's see what else I got here. doesn't say the lifting capacity right offhand. Let's look at the specs. Look at PTO. It's got a 33 horsepower PTO. It's got rear speed. The rear speed PTO is 540. Mid speed 2000. Let's see. Hydraulics. It's got pump capacity of 16.5. Lift capacity, there we go, is 2,700 pounds. So not too bad for a tractor. Most tractors have a pretty low lifting capacity anyway. What do you think, Levi?
It's nice. It's a lot different than a lot of others. Parking brake is finally somewhere
Okay.
better.
A little bit better.
A lot,
Not down by your feet.
a lot of different changes on this one. They have a mirror.
Oh, they do have a mirror. Look at that. They have a mirror. They have the rear PTO or the 3-point hitch adjustment here for hydraulics. That's nice. I like that. We've got 2 attachments here for hydraulics. I wish there was 4, but I'm sure that is an option you can get. They also have a 7-point prong, looks like, for trailering. Pretty big platform here. I like that.
Yeah.
Fuel tank is down here, not in the back like we saw in the last one. You've got, what's this?
That's your low, medium, and high.
Okay, so
and
that's your
neutral.
speed. You do have this down here, which looks like, I'm not sure exactly what that is. Almost looks like a four-wheel lockout, something like that.
Yeah.
But overall, everything's out of the way. Looks nice. It's roomy, right? All right, so we are checking out, what is this here? The NS 6010 HST by Kioti. What do you think?
It's pretty comfortable. They got radio and AC.
Yeah. Pretty good in the cab there. I was checking out the specs on this. It is really crazy to see a 60 horsepower engine or a tractor this size. This seems like a compact tractor to me. 60 horse. And it's got a 29, almost 30, or I'm sorry, 2,900, almost 3,000 pound lifting capacity on the bucket, which is good. It's got the rear hydraulics here. And they do have the 3-point hitch adjustment here, so you don't have to go back and forth into the tractor. It has your 4 hydraulic ports here, which is good. I like the 4 instead of the 2. It looks like you could have the option to put some buttons here for forward and reverse like John Deere might have. I don't know if that's the case or not, but that could be what those are for. They just don't have that on this option. They do have the 7-pin electrical here as well for trailering. All in all, it looks to be a pretty good tractor. I actually kind of like this. They have the hydraulics here. Levi sure does look good in a tractor, doesn't he? That tractor looks good on him. What do you think?
Not too bad. They did another parking brake right here.
Oh boy.
Flick up, it's off. Flick down, it's on.
Huh. That's kind of a weird placement. Kioti places their parking brakes in some weird places. They also have their PTO on and off in a weird place there. It's on the wall rather than on the console there.
They got so many places to expand. And they could have just moved that right down there.
Yep. They sure could have. But all in all, I think it's an okay tractor.
Me too.
It seems roomy enough. Looks like you've got plenty of room for a big person in here.
Yeah.
But again, it's a lot of tractor. This is 60 horsepower. So if you're looking for a compact tractor like us, you might not need something this big. Right?
Yeah.
But that's a nice tractor. It looks like it retails MSRP is around, what was it? It's around 44,000. So not too bad for this tractor for what you get. So it's a pretty impressive tractor. So we're here at Ironcraft, and this is something that Tony's Tractor Adventures told us about. This is a new product from Ironcraft. And let me turn you around here and I'll show it to you. So this is a batwing brush hog. It's 10 feet wide and it's 2,400 pounds. So the MSRP is $15,500. Show price is $13,300. You guys don't care about the show price because you're probably not here. But the difference from this brush hog compared to everything else is that they actually started with the gearboxes and how fast they wanted the blade tips to go. And so they engineered it from that and then went out from there. And so what they were able to do is they were able to reduce that gear down. And so it's able to be run by a lower RPM PTO. So this thing can be pulled by a 25 horsepower tractor or higher. That is pretty unheard of for any batwing brush hog. I am super interested in this thing. Not only does it look like it's built really well, but just the fact that it can be pulled with a smaller tractor is very appealing. So I'm very interested in this thing. Check it out. Ironcraft, I believe it's just ironcraft.com. But this thing is really, really stout and well built. I'm super excited about this thing. I looked at it online last night and all the specs look really nice on it. And this would be one of the reasons why I would go with a tractor, is because you can purchase something like this and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, but it's a wide enough area that you can clear a whole lot of brush, a whole lot of grass, and knock it down quick. And so I'm really interested in this implement. I'm also interested in the TYM tractors because I think that pairing together would just be awesome. So this is the reason that I am considering a tractor. So this is a flail mower. The retail price is $5,000. The Ventrac flail mower is like something like $10,500. So it's double the price and it's the same size as this. That is a big difference in price. Huge difference in price.
Yeah.
And it's astounding to me, the price difference. And then you've got all this other stuff. You've got a brush hog over here. You've got all these different attachments. Front forks, $1,000. Other front forks, $800. It's ridiculous. We've got a grapple over here, $1,800. It's ridiculous. The price difference between implements, between the Ventrac and a tractor. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like the Ventrac. I love the Ventrac. But it is, the cost is so much higher. I mean, we've got this here, a box blade, 6-foot box blade, I believe. I think, well, no, that's 5 foot, I believe. So that's $1,000. Simple. I mean, you can't get into a power rake for less than $7,000 with Ventrac, right? We have a 6-foot here, $1,300. It's just crazy the amount that you spend on Ventrac attachments compared to tractor attachments. And yes, it's a specialty machine, but there's just so much to be said for the expense of the tractor, which isn't that much, and the cost of the implements, which is much lower because a lot of them aren't powered. They're just simple implements that have proven themselves over time, over years and years and years of use. And so I'm really, really having to consider a tractor over a Ventrac for the simple fact of cost. And I wish I would have done a little bit more homework before I bought the Ventrac. But I still love the Ventrac. It is an amazing machine. Don't get me wrong. If you have the right terrain for a Ventrac, go for it. It is the best machine for you. But in Michigan, we don't have a lot of hills. So the Ventrac was made for hills. So that's all I got to say about that. I am really impressed with Ironcraft. I am impressed with all these different attachments that they have. And I'm sure they have a lot more than what they have here. And it's just amazing. And it's not just Ironcraft. There's other companies around that I've shown in this video that have really impressed. So with that, I think we're going to end the video. What do you think?
Yep.
We have seen a lot of equipment here at the tractor show this year, the National Tractor... the National Farm Machinery Show here in Louisville. It's been a lot of fun. This was your first time. What did you think?
Well, till my second.
Oh, yeah, it is your second time. He did come once before.
Yeah.
So what did you think? What did you think this year?
It's pretty cool. Prices, everything new.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we saw. Last time, we didn't get to spend as much time here because we had the whole family with us last time, and we actually had a snowstorm coming through back home, and I had to go back home and plow snow. So we only got a day at the show, and not even that. We had maybe 6 hours at the show total last time. And so this has been a lot better, right? We've had like 24 hours at the show, and it's been really fun. It's been really a good time. Thank you, Levi, for coming with me. It's been fun having you here. You've been a good helper and a really good partner in making my video. So thanks, guys, for watching. And make sure that you hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. And we will see you in the next video.